There are signs that the fifth eon is developing exactly where it might be expected, within leading sections of the foremost atheistic cultures. The evolution of consciousness is cyclic in the form of an upward spiral. The fifth eon represents a return to the consciousness of the first eon, but in a higher form. Chaos philosophy will again become a dominant intellectual and moral force. Psychic powers will increasingly be looked to for solutions to man's problems. A series of general and specific prophecies may be extrapolated from current trends to show how this will come about and what role the Illuminati will play in it. Decades, possibly centuries of warfare lie ahead. The remnants of monotheism are collapsing fast, despite the odd revival, before secular humanism and consumerism. The technological atheist superstates are trying for a stranglehold on human consciousness. We are entering a phase which may become as oppressive to the spirit as medieval monotheism. The production-consumption equation is becoming increasingly difficult to grasp or balance as the consumer religion of the masses begins to dictate politics. More and more mechanisms for the forceful regulation of behavior have to be introduced as population density pushes individuals to seek ever more bizarre forms of satisfaction in material sensationalism. The problem with any belief system is its tenacity and inertia once it is established and dominant. The medieval religions murdered millions to protect their own hegemony. Innumerable crusades, jihads, burnings, and massacres were committed. In the end, no level of persecution could stave off the inevitable ascendancy of atheism. Now, it is the atheist superstates which are supplying the arms and dropping the bombs in support of the hegemony of consumer capitalism or consumer communism. And this is only the beginning. The blind logic of technology and consumerism will cause alienation, disaffection, greed, and identity crisis to rise to such catastrophic levels that the situation may explode into a very destructive war. There may be a breakdown of society which may take the form of an anti-technological jihad. These will not resolve the contradictions of the system, but merely introduce a new dark age and slow the changes down. However momentous these events may seem if they happen, they will not affect the movement of consciousness in the long run. They will only affect its timing. But the Illuminati must be ready to exploit the changes which will definitely occur. Among these are the death of spirituality. Fixed ideas about the essential spirit or nature of man will be completely abandoned as an emotional technology becomes more refined. Drugs, obscure sexualities, faddism, strange entertainments, and material sensationalism are a preliminary groping toward this end. Chemicals, electronics, and surgery will only tend to enslave. Gnosis, the alphabet of desire, and other magical methods tend to liberate.